Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. And Capricorn, it's a very air-oriented week which has to do with communication, your mind patterns, your mindset, your psychological well-being, the way you communicate, your truth and the need to stand up for your own ideas and beliefs right now. And it's a double-edged uh, situation because, in one hand, as a main opportunity, you have the King of Swords, and as a challenge, you have the Knight of Swords. So there's a duality here. It's about you understanding how to use your mind right now in your ideas and your communication correctly. So the king is the authority figure, is the person that holds the complete understanding and power over the element of its domain, which is air. So this king is really cut to the chase, is truthful, and he has this mental sharpness that no one else has. So the opportunity for you this week is to really get to the truth of the matter, to have your mental clarity and your mental your mental frame really developed into the correct use of words. So it's about you maybe having to be a little bit more uh, distant and detached from whatever the situation is. Maybe it was a confusing situation, a situation where nobody understood because it was so all over the place. And now you have the facts, and now you have the logic to work the situation out. But as a challenge being the knight, it's about you being mature in the way you do that. Because the knight, the king is the development of the knight. So in the challenge is your temper, is the way you say, is the way you put out your words, is the way you communicate, and you may be a little harsh in the way you use your sword this week, or, and because as always, this energy can go both ways. You can feel like people around you or the situation is really harsh on you. And you have to, and that's why the opportunity is the King of Wands, because you have to be strong, analytical, logical, and cool. Either way, either this behavior is coming from you or from outside circumstances. It's about you understanding the correct use of your mind, the correct use of your logic, and the correct use of the thoughts you are having, because whatever you're thinking about this week, whatever you're constantly thinking about this week, it can be manifested strongly in order for to test you, in order to realize if you are or not mature enough to handle what you're putting out there, the intentions you're putting out there, which is the advice, and it's the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is about you being able to manage, the different aspects of your life right now, requiring a lot of your skills and abilities to keep the balance within so much. Keep the balance within so much going on. Keep the balance within situations demanding harmony and integration. Because the waves are, the tides are really unstable, and the test here is for you again to have the mind in place in order to achieve balance, in order to achieve um, the ability to multitask and to do many things at the same time without being overwhelmed by it, or without feeling you have to be so defensive, so aggressive, and forceful in the way you put out your ideas and the way you communicate about something. So be aware of conflicts this week. Be aware of conflicts of words, speaking They're wanting to be to hold the complete truth and the right, the righteous, um, the righteous prize within this situation, because we all have a truth. There is no absolute truth. The only thing here you can do is be really sure about your truth, which is the opportunity. Be really assured of your truth, your mind, what you believe, and who you are. But don't try to impose that. Don't try to be to get engaged with conflicts to understand who is right and who is wrong, because everybody has their own truth in the situation. But either way, this is happening especially for you to understand how to balance opposing forces, and you make the best use of them. Make the best use of them, because as you can see here, he holds the infinite symbol within these two differences. So there's opportunity, there's growth in becoming king. So you may start out as the knight, you may start out really hot-tempered and just wanting to um, defend yourself, be really defensive, be really forceful in the way you say things. And then you mature. When you start developing this balance, you mature into the king, which is that figure that knows when to talk, how to talk, and what he's talking about. So really be aware of that this week, Capricorns, and I wish you a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing, and hopefully we'll see each other next one.